Welcome to Chubby Cheese's Pizza and Amusement Emporium.
Oh, hell no!
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of History Behind the Horror. I'm your host, Tane. For tonight's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Freddy Fazbear from the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Now, before we start this video, if you would like to see more Five Nights at Freddy's here on this channel, make sure to like and also share this video. It does help me understand if you guys want to see more or not. And if you want to see exclusive Five Nights at Freddy's videos, make sure you check out our Patreon. You will get videos 1 hour to 1 day to 1 whole week in advance that people on YouTube don't get. So make sure you guys check that out. If you do, thank you very much. Now, before we start this video officially, put in the comments for what character you would like to see next once this video is done. So enough of that shit, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear is the titular antagonist of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, who later appears as multiple variations in the succeeding games. And for the ones who are complete idiots, he is the mascot of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. He's an animatronic bear who, like other animatronics in the game, is left in a quote-unquote free roaming mode at night, during which he wanders around Freddy Fazbear's Pizza along with the other animatronics until 6 a.m. to prevent their servers from locking up. Stupid kids are scared of everything. Oh my god, bro, there's this animatronic that's a bear and another one that's like a rabbit and also a fox and a chicken, and it roams around at nighttime. You know, the one that serves the pizza and sings and dances? Yeah, that one. It roams around at nighttime, and oh my god, it's so scary, bro. Oh wait, there's something else here. Like the other animatronics, Freddy Fazbear will try to forcefully stuff any human he sees after hours into a Freddy Fazbear suit, resulting in death.
Oh my god!
Freddy is a brown animatronic bear with a light shade of brown on both his stomach and puffy muzzle. On stage, he wears a black top hat, black bow tie with a neck strap, and wields a microphone with his right hand. He has thick black eyebrows, 3 toed feet, and 3 blackish freckles on both sides of his muzzle. From his palms and underneath his fingers, he has what appears to be paw-like prints. His brown ears are articulated and are thus able to move backwards and forward, similar to the ears of several other animatronics. Freddy sports squarish, human-like teeth from his lower jaw, and like most of the other animatronics at the pizzeria, except Foxy, has no visible teeth on his upper jaw. He has human handprints on the right side of his face and chin from the left, though they are difficult to locate. His irises are normally of a light baby blue color, although presumably for paranormal reasons, they become glossy black when he is commonly seen on camera and in one of his jump scares, rather than his normal custom eyes. The only exceptions with him and his custom eyes are in the group stare on stage when he is coming down the East Hall, and when he is in the doorway when the power runs out. He and Foxy are the only 2 animatronics whose pupils glow white in the dark. In Five Nights at Freddy's Virtual Retardation Most Wanted, Freddy's appearance is altered slightly. His fur color is more desaturated, and unlike in the classic games, his fur's texture is more matted and scratchy. With similar technology to the Funtime animatronics that allow custom plates to be opened immediately, Freddy's bow tie is revealed to allow the torso to open for easier access to the innards. His more detailed endoskeleton includes a safety latch, a strange metallic black and yellow wire that can extend a metal bar to lock it in place. Freddy's endoskeleton features a red button that powers said safety latch. Freddy's music box is tucked safely to the left of Freddy's endoskeleton. Freddy's design in Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery, while more similar to his original appearance than in Help Wanted, appears to be made of different material, with a more reflective, shiny suit. His eyes design is now slightly different. Like the other special delivery animatronics, the more damage Freddy takes, the more broken he is, gaining more dark burn and dirt marks over time. Even the ones who haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's can already guess that Freddy Fazbear is in every single game. The name gives it away. Five Nights at Freddy's. Or FNAF if you're one of the cool kids. So there's Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted, and Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of other spin-off games that I haven't named here, but you get the idea. There's even supposed to be a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Holy shit. So here is a question for the ones who really just love Five Nights at Freddy's. Not even really love Five Nights at Freddy's, but you know, you've played enough games, you could consider yourself a fan of the game. So you've played multiple games, obviously. What Five Nights at Freddy's, or which Five Nights at Freddy's game scared you the most? Now, you can have a favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game, but it doesn't scare you. Being a favorite and which one scares you are two different things. But you can have a favorite one because it did scare you. Now, an example, Five Nights at Freddy's, the first Five Nights at Freddy's, scared the living shit out of me, and I still think that the first one is the scariest one in my opinion, just because it's a basic pizzeria. Maybe nostalgia is something involved with that, but that's the scariest one in my opinion. Now, that doesn't mean that any other ones aren't scary, but the first one is more scary in my opinion. But when it comes to my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game, I would say Sister Location is my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game, because I feel like there's more to it, and then the game, okay, it's easier. Okay, I said it, goddamn. The game's easier, but it's a lot of fun. It's still scary, but it's easier than just the other Five Nights at Freddy's games before that one. And I'm just not sitting at a table and just clicking through menus and clicking through cameras all the time. I get to go check out other animatronics, and then while I'm checking out other animatronics, there's things that can kill me on my way to go check out an animatronic. Like when, I believe it was the female Foxy, I can't remember the exact name for that one, but that one tries to kill you. No, it was Belladonna, I can't remember her name, but she tries to kill you when you go through that little dark tunnel. You gotta be like quiet and then crawl around. That was fucking scary, man. And I can say Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was also one of the scariest ones because of the concept of it. Have you seen the main menu to Five Nights at Freddy's 4? You see the animatronics outside looking at your home, the kid's home, the player's home. Like, I'm used to us going to the animatronics. I'm not used to the animatronics coming to me. That just put a whole new fucking terrifying spin on it. And also the design of the animatronics were very, very, very creepy. But at the same time, a scary game can also be a very bad game. Now, the original Five Nights at Freddy's game isn't a very bad game at all. It's just my least favorite, because when you break it down, it's just seeing how fast you can manage everything as far as the camera, the light, and the door, and then the power. It's all connected to just one power source. And first night, you know, it's kind of a breeze. Second night, it gets just a little tougher, but ain't, you know, really that bad. Third night, you know, things get a little tougher. Fourth night, things get crazy. Fifth night, it's just, from that point on, it gets just too tedious. And then we're not even talking about the 2020 mode, when you have to go against every animatronic going at crackhead speeds, and at that point it's just for challenge at that point. But that's just the 2020 mode. As far as the regular nights go, like I said, as far as like night 4 and up, things get a little bit hectic, and I start losing my patience with the game, and then I start not really caring for the game as much because it's repetitive. Later installments like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 give you a little bit more things to kind of give it a little twist in the first game, and it gives you a little bit more things to micromanage. But then on the third game comes, you get a little bit more things to micromanage, and it's still the same thing, but there's just a little bit more added to it. But it still puts those games kind of in the same category as the first Five Nights at Freddy's, because of all of the managing and the lights and just seeing how fast you can click and check everything, and it just becomes a damn nightmare. But let me know in the comments which Five Nights at Freddy's game is your least favorite, or if you just outright just hate one, tell me which one you just do not like and which one you do like, and go into details for which ones you do like and why you hate the one that you hate. If you do that, I would be very, very appreciative, because I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say during these videos that I do here on HBTH. So before we end this video, I'm going to be reading over my source and letting you guys know exactly how hectic and how much brain power you have to put put in to just monitoring one animatronic from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, specifically Freddy Fazbear. From night 3 onward, he becomes active while the power is on. Usually when Freddy moves, a deep laugh and running footsteps are heard instead of the usual walking footsteps the animatronics create when moving. Freddy only moves either when the monitor is down or if the player is not directly watching him. Freddy can only enter the office through the East Hall, except when the power has been drained, in which he will only enter the office via the West Hall, specifically the left door. As his movements are very fast, he can often appear as though he is capable of teleporting, much like Bonnie. This issue is compounded by the fact that the player cannot always hear him laugh when he moves, as other sounds may prevent the player from hearing him laugh, meaning that the player has to consistently search for him to ensure that he is not right next to the office. The most efficient way to prevent Freddy from sneaking into the office is to monitor the cameras frequently to stall his movements. If Freddy can be seen on camera 4B, the player should always close the door while looking at the monitor unless they are viewing said camera. The reason for this being, otherwise, Freddy may move inside the office. Even if the player closes the door, he won't go away. This means the player will have to close the door on the right side each time they put up the camera. Freddy will only move inside the office if the player looks away from camera 4B to monitor another camera while he is there. Since Freddy does not appear in the blind spot, his position in the East Hall corner indicates that he is just one step away from entering the office and ending the entire game. Now remember, that's just Freddy. We still got Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. They all have their own separate movements and they appear on different spots or sometimes the same spots at different times on each camera. Every animatronic has their own pattern and own rules that we need to follow and remember at the same time of still remembering and following the rules of Freddy fucking Fazbear. Yeah, like I said before, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, 3, and 4 also kind of have the same concept, but I feel like those games kind of better off of each other. The 2 learned from 1, 3 learned from 2, and 4 learned from 3. 4 was probably the most watered down one, I have to say, because there really wasn't much you can do. It's kind of like the first one, but the first one was just you constantly had the click, 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 lights, door, camera, light, door, camera, light, door, camera, and then each night it's pretty much saying again how fast can you do it. So that's just what I think about the first game, but if you guys feel differently, let me know why you like it or why do you hate it. Which Five Nights at Freddy's game is your favorite one? If you have a favorite one, and please give me details, and also give me details why you hate this certain Five Nights at Freddy's game. And that is it for another episode of History Behind the Horror. If you guys did enjoy this video and you would love to see more Five Nights at Freddy's here on HBTH, please like and share the video. It lets me know that you would love to see more Five Nights at Freddy's here on this channel very soon. And if you do not want to see Five Nights at Freddy's, at least still like the video, put in the comments for what episode you would like to see next, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. Also, please check the description for our Patreon. That's for all of our exclusive videos will be at. You get videos from 1 hour to a whole day to a whole week in advance for anyone on YouTube, and also have some exclusive Danganronpa and also some exclusive gameplay videos and Five Nights at Freddy's videos over there right now. So please become a Patreon, at least consider it. It does help me out a lot and keeps this channel alive. And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the video. And if you're not too scared, I will see you next time on another episode of History Behind the Horror.
Yeah!